Give me some.
We had a first grade qualifier, we were on the winning alliance team, and we placed third in the control award. Let's look into what went into that.
Hi, I'm Max, I'm a builder. Right now, one of the easier things we've been doing has been the intake. It's been a lot of fun to build with all the surgical tubing. One of the hardest things that we've been doing has been getting the dead wheels in the right spot. That's really tough, but we've made a lot of effort to get them, right where they need to be to have our coders have an advantage. And one thing that we feel is really special that we've been working on is we'll almost have our CNC machine up and running, so we'll be able to make custom parts sometime in the future.
Hi, I'm Christina. I'm going to be talking about the game objectives for this year. So the center stage game objectives are initially an autonomous, which is the first 30 seconds of the game period. Our robot is going to move a pixel to the spike mark, place 2 pixels on the board, and then park. And then for the remaining 1 minute, there is the teleop portion, which we are placing pixels onto the backdrop in either the highest vantage point or in specific patterns called mosaics. And then in the last 30 seconds, which is known as endgame, we will either be continuing to put those pixels onto the backdrop or launching our drone or hanging from the trusses in the game. And it's always 2v2, so it's us and our alliance partner.
Hi, I'm Brooke Bua. I've been working on a portfolio. I'm just finishing up leading up to the competition. What's been going well is I think I have all the information in a good place. It's just what's not going well right now is getting those final bits of information. It's hard for people to want to put everything down and just talk to me for a few minutes because we're so just focused on finishing the robot up too.
My name is Brooke Kavanaski. I'm a builder and human player for our team Mob. So during the competition, we struggled to initially fit within the criteria for FTC bot. So we had to modify our intake, which ended up being okay, but something to think about for future competitions. We initially thought our endgame strategy would be to shoot the drone, but that ended up falling off during competition and practice, so we decided not to go with that, and ultimately changing our endgame strategy, which would need to be improved on for future competitions, as well as there was one game where pixels got stuck in our intake, changing our strategy, but with future ones we are changing pretty much our entire robot.
Hi, my name is Spencer. I'm the lead autonomous coder for our robot, and I think the competition, I think it went pretty well, all things considered, time constraints, everything. And I think the code went well too. One problem that we had was that when I coded the autonomous, we were only running our robot on the field. I knew it would kind of be an issue, but we weren't able to run our full autonomous program. That went up and picked extra pixels from the stacks in the back. But that was fine, we still ended up winning, so it all worked out. And I think that for our next robot, there's gonna be a little bit more code involved, with our arm going up and down. And same with the grabbers, I've been coding like a little bit, but I think autonomous should overall be easier to code, because just be going back and forth, and the slide's gonna go up, and then it's gonna tilt a little bit in place. So.
Hi, I'm Quincy. I'm one of the main builders for Mob 10949. Overall, some of the things that worked pretty well for our robot was this, we call it a stack knocker, and it's connected to a super speed servo to come out quickly and knock the stacks over. And that was helpful at the competition. It was pretty successful. Sometimes it was not working great just because we were having trouble lining it up with the stack to knock it. Another success was our placer. We had to cut it a little bit to make it work well, but other than that, we printed this the day before because our old one was not great, and this definitely helped our placing 10 times.